again. Didn't work on the phone. I don't know, brother. I do not know. Hold on, we gotta get Juggernaut on this guy. I forgot. I totally forgot. Or we could just do... we could do that grape shot on you. That would probably work too, honestly. Because it's kind of cheap. We'll do this. Exclusive Discord club. Yeah, bro. You missed that bus. That bus already left the station. Hold on, let me try to figure it out, I guess. Because, like, here, it's like... If I do settings... No. Invite members. Copy link. Here, I'll throw it in the... This should work. Is it because I don't know. I don't know how this works. It's confusing. Is that a different link than what popped up earlier? It is. Why does that do that? That one worked? I don't know why it would have. Because if I gotta go onto like that, like, I don't remember what the hell. What's it called? What was the bot that did that? Nightbot? If I gotta go to that website and like update that all the time, that's gonna be hella annoying. That's actually gonna be hella annoying. But oh well, at least it worked. Maybe I could just have like I don't know. I'll fix it. So someone did it for me. I mean, I did it by myself, but I don't know much about Discord because I think it's malware, to be honest with you. Every time I put that on a laptop or a computer of mine, which I've only ever had laptops, it just straight up gets destroyed and like starts running slow like the next like week. Exclamation point help. If you do exclamation point commands, I think exclamation point commands will like pop up a bunch. I think. Yeah, there you go. I set up a bunch of stuff like that. Just so people just so I could like say that, or like a mod could just be like, yo, exclamation point commands, and then I don't know how you change your Discord link. I don't know either. I literally just go to shared whatever, and then I throw that code in. Don't ask me, bro. I don't fucking know. I got no idea about this stuff. I like never use it. Like, there was a kid in high school, like he sat next to me in one of my classes, and he was like, hey bro, like we should play this game or whatever sometime. And it was like, alright, I'm down. And I was like, what's your phone number? He was like, oh, like I was just gonna add you on Discord. It's like, what? Like, is that like a subtle flex for me? Is that like I know the difference between a Discord chat and like real life and like how to talk to people? I know. That was an instant like sign for me. It was like, I'm not gonna be friends with that guy. That ain't happening, bro. His main source of communication is through Discord. No thanks. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. It's not that serious. Also, when I was like growing up in like 8th grade or whatever, I'd play League of Legends, and people would do this like join like voice chat at like Curse TV or something like that. Like they'd always like throw some link in. I instantly muted them. Like, oh, you're trying to help out the team? No thanks. I'm not clicking on some like sketchy link to go to like Curse TV to like talk to some like weirdos who are playing League. Also, I'm like 13 and like 12 years old or whatever, so like I don't need to be talking to like 24-year-old virgins who like sit there and play League and then probably have like McDonald's bags and like crushed up bottles of pop and soda next to them. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the living room with my parents playing League of Legends on my laptop with a TV tray in front of me. What do you say? Yeah, let's be friends, man. Add me on LinkedIn. Here's another flex for you that people probably aren't ready for. I never had a LinkedIn. Ever. I never had to go through that. Which honestly, I'm glad for, because I remember hearing like the horror stories of my buddies where it was like, oh, like, gotta update my LinkedIn profile, looking for a new job. It's like, yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Said, yeah, same fuck LinkedIn. I had to do the harder course of doing applications. I had to literally apply with like a lot of very smart people in the United States and other countries to get into medical school. So I had to take an actual like test, like a big test, and then apply that way. Which like LinkedIn, I feel like is like a little bit easier because like you can even like you can just get to other positions with like your degree, you know what I mean? But like I was going specifically for like one type of school to where like it's like harder, I guess. Like LinkedIn, at least you have like somewhat of options, right? Like it's like, oh, like I majored in, I don't know, like business. Like you can do so much with that. Like it might not be like a certain type of business that you're wanting to get into, but at least like you have like a bunch of options where it's like, it's not great for now, but at least it's something, you know what I mean? For me, it was either yes or no. It was like, oh, I'm going to spend like $2,000 on dental applications to go to school. And like 95% of that is just going to be straight up no. And then it's like, I got to wait a whole other year to just like apply again or like up my score. LinkedIn, it's like, oh, I got declined from like 40 jobs today, but I also like applied to like whatever because of my LinkedIn profile. I don't know how it works. I'm talking a lot about shit that I don't know. That's usually how I get into trouble. But like the medical world is just so different. It's so different. And like only people in the medical world would like understand. It's hard, man. It's rough out here on the streets. Shit is mighty rough. Give me this guy. This guy's usually a good go-to, right? Especially on half cash, like we should get like the middle popping. I'm assuming there's a flaw too in my game, but we'll come across that bridge when we hit round 63. Round 63 will be the turning point of where I'm like, hey, I should probably like pay attention. I lied. Actually, round 40 is probably going to be a little bit of a struggle, unless... No, there's no way we're getting 4K. We're going to need some heavy hitters of some sort, because the vines don't affect that, so we're going to need something that's going to take care of that, and it for cheap. Honestly, I'm just thinking you, to be quite honest. I mean, you probably do good enough for the MOAB coming in around 40, right? Like, you're probably going to do... Like, the Buccaneer can probably take care of, like, a decent amount of it, but... I feel like we're going to be a little lackluster. So I kind of want to put this out here. Or maybe you just upgrade this. Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Are we dead? Actually, that went... For half cash, that was actually pretty good. Right? Right, fellas? Dab me up on that one. That was actually, like, half decent. Real and true. We made an upgrade. I don't know if it was like if it did that much, but at least it like helped out a little bit. And we got these vines, grabbing them where it hurts, right in the soft spot. Dude, other big news. Shit, it's been a while, bro. I haven't really told like too many people, but mostly because I don't have it yet. But I have put out an order. And I've spent the money for the missing piece for my girlfriend, which I mean she knows about. She was there at the ring, so it's like not like that big of a secret. But I made that purchase. It is it's in the works. I actually got an email today. It was like, we're finishing up your order now. I said, oh, let's go, dude. I know, it's super exciting. We were like doing introductions at my school. Yesterday with like our new like faculty that's at our bench for this quarter, and they were like, anyone do anything exciting, like get married, have kids, or anything like that? And then like the first couple people were like, no, nothing like that, blah blah blah. And then like they got to me and I was like, actually, like speaking of weddings and stuff, I was like, I didn't get married, but I just bought the engagement ring last week. And like all the girls up at my bench were like, oh my goodness, like we gotta see it. How are you gonna do it? Make sure she gets her nails done. I'm like, hold on. I don't even have it yet, man. I just ordered it last week. So are you gonna stream it? Probably not. Mostly because I don't even know when I'm going to do it. I just know I'm gonna do it after she graduates in December. I have no plan as in, like, how it's actually going to go down or anything like that. But I'll post pictures. I'll post some pictures and probably a little video of when the action occurs. It's exciting stuff, man. It's about that time. And like there's so many people that we know, like it's just that time of like my life where like everybody around me is like the age of like 23 to like 27, like 2 years older and 2 years younger than me. And like you're either like married, having a kid, or you're like still in school. There's like no in between. You just got married, your wife or fiance is pregnant, or you're in school. There's nothing else. Actually, there are some people that I do know, and I'm like, I actually have, I have no idea what you're doing. But like, I used to be like close with them for like the past like couple of years. But then now, like, I kind of just keep up on his, I kind of keep up on his Instagram here and there. But outside of that, I'm like, I actually have no fucking clue what you do. Life is weird, bro. You're like mad chilling with somebody and like close with them, and then all of a sudden you're just like, I mean, they exist, but like they just like disappear. Life just happens. As Ferris Bueller says, life moves pretty fast. If you don't take a second to, if you don't take a second to look back at it or something, you might just miss it. I can't remember the actual quote, but it's something like that. Said no love for the viewers because I'm not streaming my proposal. Sucks to suck. My best friend is getting married soon. Are you in the wedding party?
Beware.
Which like I have some complaints about being in the wedding party. Because if you're in the wedding party, after the whole thing of like she walks down the aisle and then they say their vows. Not invited to the wedding? Ouch. JK lol. Just yeah, bro. One of my good buddies getting married, but I didn't make the cut. Tough. It's rough out here, bro. I can agree. We're definitely gonna need something else out here because like we're doing good, but all of these are waiting for a tier 5, and on half cash, that's just kind of hard to swing every once in a while. But I do. Oh, you are the best man. Let's go. Are you gonna do a speech? If you're gonna do a speech, are you gonna write it down, or are you just gonna straight up go for the heart? Because I went from the heart, and honestly, I like that as opposed to like reading off a script. Because when I read off something, my voice gets robotic because I suck at reading and just like English. So I have to do a speech he really wants me to do. I'm scared. Don't be scared. Half those people don't know you, and then they're gonna forget about the speech like 2 days later. Anyway, the only one that's gonna remember is like your buddy's mom and the bride's mom because they're gonna record it, and then like you if you write it down, and the guy that you're talking to. Everyone will remember it forever. This is a PSA to any 19-year-old out there who's in college right now. If you fail a test, it's over. Just give up. Nothing. You will never recover from that test. Just give up now. Your life is over. There's no point in continuing. I feel like that was a good investment of our money. If you ever get a bad grade, your life is over. Real. That's just so true. That's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. You can't even get a job at McDonald's anymore. Does this work on half cash? It does. Those vines actually do get you half cash or money on half cash. It's just chimps when it doesn't give you money, right? Chimps is the only one where the money is disabled. Noted. Noted.
Is the color of destiny.
We just grab that for you. And then if we could get, I mean, there's probably no chance we could get, well, maybe there is. If we put out like a farm or something, but I don't know, I think I'd rather work on upgrades as opposed to getting a farm out there at this point. They see 1B on your middle school report card and the McDonald's cashier job is gone. You could like, even if you got like a job as a cashier at McDonald's, you could like buff that up so hard to like make it sound a lot cooler than it actually is. Because like if you're just like, oh, I'm just a cashier at McDonald's, people like know that like that's like nothing special, or like you shouldn't be bragging about that. But if you straight up like lead in with it and just like take full control of the situation and just say like, yeah, I handle like multiple transactions throughout a 8-hour period for a multi-billionaire company, people are like, holy shit, like this guy's like kind of good. He actually has something going on. You don't have to tell him you work at McDonald's. But like you do handle transactions for a multi-billion-dollar company, which is like, it sounds cool when you don't talk about it when you don't put it in layman's terms. Say senior money manager for the largest fast food restaurant in this local area. Worked at a $1 billion business. Put on the resume. It'll raise some eyebrows at least.
Red is the color of destiny.
It'll at least raise a couple of eyebrows. It's got to get you some attention. Oh, let me grab one of those for you. Don't worry about it. And then let me help pop one of those. Because like I also worked at a like multi-billion-dollar like type of industry thing with like pharmaceuticals, but like I wasn't proud of my job when I had it. I straight up was just checking like the weights and the dates matched on the computer, and they matched on the box that like was going out to like Australia to be made into like a vaccine. Which like is cool and all. Like we were making medicine for people who had like actual like they needed that medicine to like survive everyday life, because if they didn't have it, their like own immune system would like attack them, or their like their what's it called? Their like their like own immune system would just straight up attack them because they had like autoimmune disorders. So like it was for a good cause, but like at the same time I really didn't give a fuck about my job. And I was stuck on nights, man. Spike the vaccines. There's no possible way that could have happened. The amount of like things you had to go through just to get close to the product was insane. Like there were so many doors and like little like things that you had to do. Like I was literally covered head to toe in like protective equipment to even get close to like a machine. Not even close to like the spot where the like product goes into the machine, because like they were just like big like silo like tanks of I think they were how many? Hold on, I don't want to fuck it up. How many liters was it? I think they were like it was over like 6,000 liters worth of like volume in the tank, and then they would all get filled up with like material to be made into vaccines and stuff. But the only time that somebody was like close to one of those lines like that was if like they were doing like cleaning and stuff, and we weren't running at the time, and we actually had to like get inside there and like clean them or like mess with something with like the computer system in there. I don't know. I didn't have that qualification to go in there. So the worst thing I could have done to like anything in that place was if I like went into like one of the like clean areas where like after they just like scrubbed or whatever with like sporicide and like bleach and all the other like cleaning supplies that they had. If I just went in there and started like sneezing, and like when they were like transferring a line or something like that over to another tank, that would probably be like the only time I could have like spiked it. But then again, it's like you had to go through all that other stuff to even get to that point, and like so many doors where it's like it's kind of like almost impossible for that to happen. Putting fentanyl in the vaccines. Dude, no shit. I'm not lying. This isn't for like clout or for like clip farming or anything. I actually knew a kid in high school who like he did drugs. Like it wasn't no secret. Like he was very open about it. Like, he's like, yeah, I smoke all the time, and like it's just what I do. I enjoy it. And yeah, he got laced with fentanyl. He's dead. He passed away like I think when I was like a freshman or sophomore in college. I went to high school with him. I played soccer with him like growing up, but then like he just kind of got in with the wrong crowd, and yeah, bro. All of a sudden they were like, "Yo, rest in peace," like gone too soon. And then it came out. It was like, yeah, he had some of his supply mixed with fentanyl, and it killed him. It's like, Jesus, that's insane. That's actually insane. I would like to upgrade you. I think you would probably seal the deal here, or another monkey, obviously. But I feel like Ultra Juggernaut would probably take care of most of what we have going on the round. What is it, 80? Then we got alternate balloon rounds. Then we got impoppable, and then we got chimps, and then this will be black bordered. And then probably after that, depending on how long those take, it's gonna be bedtime. Because I got a full day of stuff tomorrow and Friday. And more than likely this weekend. So I want to make sure I'm getting some good quality sleeps. My usual 7 hours. I can't do 8. 8 I'm groggy the next day. 8 I feel like I slept too long and I just want to lay in bed all day. But if I sleep for 7, it's like, yep, 7, I'm good. I'm rejuiced, so I got to get up and go. And I gotta do my stretches too. I did a little bit of stretching after I ate dinner tonight, but I should probably do some more. Speaking of s'mores and like desserts, bro, I got a box of brownies up there that I was meaning to make the last couple of nights. But my girlfriend and I were so busy. We were like either like going out to eat or like we were like visiting with like our friends like one more time before she like left, or like we were watching like our TV show, or like we were playing with the cats, or there was something going on where like I was like I could make brownies, but it's like 9:30 and I'm going to bed in like an hour and a half, so I'll make the brownies and eat them tomorrow. But then it's another dish I gotta dirty, and it's like bleh, I don't want to do that. It just like ultra sucks too because I live at a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, and we don't have a dishwasher. We have to do everything by hand, which is like ass because with like the amount of dishes that 2 people can come up with in a certain amount of time, you wouldn't believe it. It's like, bro, I just did the dishes like yesterday, bro. Like how are they already like stacked up to like the brim in our sink? That's insane. Like now that I'm by myself, I'm straight up just like, I'm just using paper plates, to be honest. Why did I do free play? I did not mean to. Looks good from here. But hey, I'm gonna call it there. I gotta go to bed. I'm gonna eat a little snack and then hit the sack. I'm not a rapper. That was completely accidental. But that's just how the words came out, and I'm glad they did. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks for all the new subs. Thanks for all the new follows. Appreciate all the lurkers who were here, making tonight so special. It means a lot, man. I appreciate everybody here coming out. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your day wherever you're at on this earth. And as always, on the YouTube, if you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting a like and a subscribe. I post every single day. And as always, we'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy, everybody. We'll see you. Good night. Hey, night. Deuces. See ya.